Be pretty. All right, well, we have Tyson Fury right here. I know that you want to unify this championship as Tyson comes in right here. You guys have exchanged some tweets.
Listen, there's only one Tyson Fury. What you got to say about that, Deontay? What you got to say about that, my man?
Hold on a second. Let's keep this civil here. Would you like to fight?
We all know Fury, you just a phony, man. This is just for act. You know where I am, you know what time, you know what place. I ain't scared of nobody. I'll come to your backyard, baby, for that, my man. I promise you that.
Anytime
when you up in the ring with a real fighter, when you in for a real fighter, that's what it's all about, man.
No bother, no bother. Listen, anytime, any place, anywhere, I'll fight you in your back garden. Like a dumb Klitschko, I'll beat you, you bum. You're a bum.
And you know,
that might not have been a good idea.
people say that Tyson Fury is, okay, put it this way. You got Adrian Broner on this little bitch rant right now on Twitter, basically talking about how racism is in boxing because they allowed Tyson Fury to do what he did last night, but gives him Adrian Broner shit for his antics. For one, they're totally different. Also, this is what boxing needs, and Adrian Broner is what boxing needs too, to an extent. But all Tyson Fury did was get into the ring and call out Deontay Wilder. And the crazy thing is, you would be a fool to think that that Showtime didn't know what they were doing. You think he got past all that security and everything and in the ring doing a post-fight interview on a Showtime fight and then not knowing, oh shit, he's gonna start some shit. When we first heard news that Tyson Fury was going to be showing up to the fight, I already knew either the post-fight press conference or somewhere in the arena, or after the fight, he's going to confront Deontay Wilder. That was the whole purpose of him going over there, in my opinion. But for people to say, it was WWE and it's fake and Deontay Wilder will mop the floor with it, well, I don't agree. Boxing needs storylines. Boxing needs stuff like this for the heavyweight division to be exciting again, especially since it's not in the clutches of Klitschko's, which has been in the Klitschko's hands for over 10 years. The Klitschko's have been in the heavyweight division for 10 years plus. So to see now that you got a new champion in Charles Martin, you got Deontay Wilder, who has to go into his next fight, which is his toughest fight of his career. Many, not just myself, don't feel that he can win or that he will win. He can win, but will he against Alexander Povetkin? Now, there's a lot of people who don't know who Alexander Povetkin is. They'll fraud. They'll say, oh, Povetkin's a bum. He got beat by Klitschko. And then, what happened with the Marco Huck fight and all kind of stuff like that. But they haven't really seen him fight. And also, look, Tyson Fury is just raising hell. But also, after that, he's got to worry about another mandatory potentially coming up with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, a big UK fighter on the rise. He does have some weaknesses himself, but Deontay Wilder is no longer in the shallow end of the pool. He's in the deep end now when it comes to, what he wants to do. He says he wants to be an undisputed, unified champion of the world. Well, that means he's got to fight Tyson Fury. If he gets past Alexander Povetkin and Tyson Fury gets past Vladimir Klitschko again, then I believe that this fight needs to happen in September, October, or November of this year. Because after that, both of these guys got mandatories. For example, Tyson Fury is going to have to defend his WBO title sometime against maybe Anthony Joshua or Joseph Parker or Andy Ruiz. Who else? Carlos Takam, maybe a Lucas Brett. He's got to defend his WBO title sometime within the next, 8 to 10 months himself. So both of these guys don't really have too much room when it comes to the WBC, who enforce their mandatories unless you're a Mexican fighter, which is crazy. Or when it comes to the WBO, who definitely enforces their mandatories. They can't really go after the IBF title unless the IBF says it's okay, because Tyson Fury won't go after the IBF title again. But if Deontay Wilder wants to go after Alexander Povetkin, if he beats, of course, if he wants to go after that IBF title, he's not ranked by the IBF, and because he's a champion in another division, in another sanctioning body, so he would have to get permission from both. So the point I'm trying to make is the heavyweight division is deep now. People are saying Luis Ortiz will wipe the floor with Deontay Wilder. Well, truth be told, they would never fight. Deontay Wilder's an Al Heyman fighter. Luis Ortiz is a Golden Boy fighter. Also, there's nothing that says that they have to fight. Luis Ortiz is a WBA interim champion. His next mandatory, if they ever make it a mandatory, would be the winner of Lucas Brown versus Chagiev. I forgot how to pronounce his name. And Deontay Wilder, he's got to fight only WBC guys unless he's going into unless he's going into a unification fight. So that fight would never happen. When it comes to who would win between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, Wilder is, look at Fonfara, man. Fonfara is funny and shit. Don't worry, it's only fight that console you. He's all over. He's like leaning and she's crying. Her dude just got put to sleep. But when it comes to Tyson Fury is the more skilled boxer. I really feel he's the more skilled, well-rounded boxer. He's been down before in his career, but if you look at it, also as Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder has been wobbled a few more times than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is the longer, better boxer, in my opinion. Deontay Wilder, the more athletic, stronger fighter. So in my opinion, it's really a 50-50 fight, but I would have to give the edge to Tyson Fury. Wilder looks a little sloppy in there sometimes, especially when he swings with those wild hooks and misses. And then you got Tyson Fury, who's a very good counter puncher. It just spells danger. But that's why it's a good fight, on paper. And this is a fight where you have two fighters who don't go out there and do a bunch of hugging. So they're going to be matching hands. I'm Tish Street Controversy. This is Tish Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Look for news on Deontay Wilder versus Alexander Povetkin within the next week. I personally believe the fight's going to go to a purse bid. We still don't know when Klitschko and Fury are going to fight again. I'm hearing that it's going to be in London in April, but we don't know for sure. Also, Povetkin and Wilder should be happening on that same day. On that same month, or maybe in May. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. Don't be surprised if Deontay Wilder may have to end up fighting in Russia. Please subscribe.